Have you noticed how some men seem to draw women to them without even trying? It's not about luck, money, or being handsome. It's about understanding the mind. In this video, I'll reveal 10 powerful mind tricks inspired by Machiavelli that can make women attracted to you instantly. These aren't obvious tactics most men know. They are subtle, clever ways to stand out and create magnetic energy. You'll learn how small actions, calm confidence, and smart psychological moves can make women notice and remember you. This isn't about manipulation or pretending to be someone else. It's about learning human nature and using it wisely. Watch carefully. Apply these strategies, and you'll see women responding differently to you, thinking about you even after you're gone. The power of steady presence. Machiavelli, the master of strategy and understanding human behavior, realized one timeless truth. People naturally respect those who remain steady and composed, no matter the situation. This isn't just about politics or power. It applies to everyday life, and it has a strong effect on attraction. When a man carries himself with calm, unwavering presence, it signals strength, control, and reliability, without needing to boast or prove anything. Women are instinctively drawn to men who exude this kind of calm energy. Think about it. When a stressful situation arises, or when others around you start panicking or overreacting, the man who remains composed immediately stands out. He doesn't need to speak loudly or dominate the conversation. He doesn't act impulsively or try to force attention. He simply stays grounded, present, and in control. That kind of energy communicates stability, security, and inner strength, all of which are highly attractive on a subconscious level. Here's how to start practicing it. Next time you're in a social setting, whether it's a party, a meeting, or just a casual group conversation, focus on keeping your composure. Take a slow, deliberate breath before responding. Listen carefully before speaking. Don't rush to say something clever or seek approval from anyone. Allow your words and actions to flow naturally. Avoid fidgeting, over-explaining, or overcompensating for attention. The more relaxed and centered you are, the more your presence will stand out. Steady presence isn't about being quiet or weak. It's about showing strength without arrogance. It's about walking into a room with confidence in yourself, your choices, and your purpose, without needing validation from anyone else. Women notice this immediately. They feel the calm stability radiating from you, and it triggers respect, interest, and subtle attraction. Even small gestures enhance this effect. Steady eye contact, speaking clearly, deliberate movements, and maintaining a relaxed posture all reinforce the impression of control. Over time, this calm and composed energy becomes natural. When you master it, women will notice, engage with you, and feel drawn to your steady, confident presence. This is a skill that can be developed and strengthened. It's not about pretending or putting on a show. It's about cultivating a deep inner stability. Practice being grounded even in uncomfortable or chaotic situations. Slowly, your steady presence will become second nature, making you magnetic in ways that are subtle, natural, and irresistible. The power of intrigue. One of the most powerful tools in attraction is intrigue. People are naturally curious, and women are no different. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. Humans are drawn to what they cannot completely understand. The same principle works perfectly in dating. If you show everything about yourself right away, there's nothing left to discover. Interest fades. Attraction thrives when there's a sense of mystery, a hidden layer that invites exploration. The key is strategic sharing. You don't have to be secretive just for the sake of it. Instead, reveal enough to be interesting, but leave gaps for curiosity. For instance, instead of listing all your hobbies, stories, or accomplishments at once, drop small hints. Let her ask questions, make an effort to know you, and slowly uncover pieces of your personality. When she puts in that effort, she naturally becomes more invested in you. Even subtle actions can heighten intrigue. A thoughtful pause before answering a question, a slight smile while sharing a story, or a calm tone that doesn't give everything away can make her pay closer attention to you. How you express yourself, what you choose to reveal, and what you leave unsaid all create a magnetic aura of curiosity. Silence is another key element. You don't need to fill every moment with words. In fact, quiet moments often speak louder than anything you say. Silence gives her room to think about you, imagine possibilities, and feel drawn to you without pressure. By mastering this, you make your presence feel deeper and more compelling. A man who embodies intrigue stands out because he's unpredictable in the right way.
He isn't easily figured out, and that unpredictability makes women want to explore him more. Curiosity creates emotional engagement, and emotional engagement sparks desire. The lesson is simple. Don't reveal everything at once. Keep some things hidden. Leave space for imagination, and let your actions communicate your story. Mystery makes you magnetic, and silence gives her the chance to want more. When you learn to balance what you share and what you hold back, you'll notice how naturally women are drawn toward you. Intrigue is not just a trick. It's a lifestyle that makes you unforgettable. The power of noticing. Machiavelli understood that true influence doesn't come from loud gestures, fancy words, or over-the-top compliments. The real power lies in observing what most people overlook. Most men focus only on obvious things like looks, clothing, or the words someone says. But it's the subtle details, the little quirks, tiny habits, and small expressions that make someone feel genuinely seen and appreciated. This is the kind of attention that sparks curiosity, connection, and attraction naturally. Here's how to do it. Start paying careful attention to the small signs. Don't stare or overthink it, just observe. Notice things that reveal personality or emotion. Maybe she has a soft smile when she's concentrating, or a laugh that comes out unexpectedly when she's enjoying herself. Maybe she wears a certain piece of jewelry that reflects her style, or she has a habit that shows a unique part of who she is. These are the details that make her feel recognized as a real person, not just another face in the crowd. When you point out one of these details in a genuine, casual way, it creates a strong, memorable connection. Instead of generic compliments like, "You look nice today," try something thoughtful. "I really like the way your laugh shows up when you're focused. It's unique." Or, "That color really suits you. It's confident and bold." Comments like these show that you notice what matters and that you're paying attention in a way that few others do. The trick is subtlety. One honest observation is enough. Don't overdo it or give multiple compliments at once. Women naturally respond to men who see them for more than surface-level qualities. This type of awareness demonstrates intelligence, emotional depth, and attentiveness, qualities that are deeply attractive. When you master the power of noticing, women feel valued, understood, and comfortable around you. It builds trust, curiosity, and desire, all without saying or doing anything dramatic. Machiavelli's lessons remind us that influence often lies in the small things people ignore. By noticing what others miss, you stand out, become memorable, and leave a lasting impression. Start practicing today. Pay attention, see the small details, and comment on them naturally. You'll be amazed at how this subtle skill can create a strong bond and make her think about you long after your interaction ends. Guide with subtle authority. One of the most effective ways to attract women is to guide without making them feel pressured. Machiavelli, the master of strategy and influence, understood this long ago. People naturally resist being controlled or forced, but they tend to follow those who lead with confidence and subtlety. The secret is to create a sense of choice
even when you are the one quietly steering the situation. This is not about manipulation. It's about showing strength while making the other person feel free and comfortable. Think about it. When someone tells you exactly what to do, it often triggers resistance. You might agree outwardly, but inside you feel boxed in. On the other hand, when someone suggests an idea casually, it feels natural to agree. It feels like it was your decision all along. This is exactly how women respond when a man guides without pressure. You are leading, but it never feels controlling. In everyday life, this can be simple. Imagine deciding where to eat or what movie to watch. Instead of saying, "We are going to this place," try saying, "I heard about this new cafe that's amazing. Do you want to try it, or do you have another spot in mind?" See the difference? You are still leading the decision, but she feels free to choose. That sense of freedom creates comfort, trust, and attraction. This technique works not just for small choices, but also bigger ones, like planning a weekend trip, picking an activity together, or even discussing future plans. When you combine calm confidence with gentle guidance, you demonstrate that you are decisive, secure, and capable without ever coming across as controlling or pushy. Women are naturally drawn to men who can take charge while respecting their opinions. Leading with subtle authority signals strength, maturity, and reliability. It's magnetic because it shows you are confident enough to guide, yet secure enough to let others feel empowered. The key is subtlety. Don't argue, insist, or pressure.
Lead with calm suggestions, soft guidance, and a relaxed demeanor. Over time, this approach builds respect, attraction, and a sense of connection that goes beyond the surface. When done right, women don't just enjoy your company, they feel naturally drawn to you. They trust your decisions, follow your lead willingly, and see you as someone strong, stable, and irresistible. This is the art of influence in action, the kind Machiavelli wrote about. And when applied in attraction, it is incredibly powerful. Make her laugh naturally. One of the most powerful ways to attract a woman is through laughter. But not all humor works the same way. Many men think they need to tell big jokes or act like a comedian to get attention. That usually backfires. It comes across as forced, desperate, or awkward. The real secret is to use light, clever, and natural humor that makes her smile or laugh without trying too hard. Even centuries ago, Machiavelli understood the importance of laughter in human connections. He knew that humor opens minds, softens defenses, and creates bonds between people. When someone laughs with you, even just a little, they start to feel closer. It builds trust, comfort, and a sense of connection without any effort or pressure. Humor becomes a subtle way of showing that you're confident, relaxed, and in control of yourself. The key is subtle playfulness. Instead of grand jokes, make small, clever observations about the situation you're both in. Point out something ironic, unusual, or amusing in a way that's lighthearted and unexpected. It could be a quirky detail about your surroundings, a funny little habit she has, or even a playful exaggeration of a shared experience. The goal is never to embarrass or mock her. It's to make her feel good and enjoy the moment with you. Another trick is laughing at yourself. Showing that you don't take yourself too seriously demonstrates confidence and emotional maturity. People are naturally drawn to those who can relax, joke, and find joy in life's lighter moments. Humor signals intelligence, social awareness, and ease, qualities that women find highly attractive. Over time, these small moments of laughter create a bond. When a woman associates you with positive emotions and fun experiences, desire grows naturally. She begins to enjoy your presence more, looks forward to interacting with you, and subtly develops an attraction that goes beyond words. Remember, the most effective humor comes naturally. Don't force it or overthink it. Observe small, amusing details. Respond with playful energy and let your charm flow effortlessly. Master this skill and you'll notice a subtle but powerful change. She will be drawn to your company, smile more around you, and feel a growing curiosity and desire to be near you. Own your worth. One of the most powerful ways to attract women is to truly own your worth. This isn't about money, looks, or charm. It's about self-respect. Women are naturally drawn to men who know their value and don't settle for less. When you respect yourself, it sends a clear message. You are confident, independent, and grounded. Owning your worth shows up in simple, everyday behaviors. You don't rush to respond to every message immediately. You don't constantly seek validation or approval from others. Instead, you focus on your own life, goals, and passions. This doesn't make you distant or cold, it makes you magnetic. You're fully present in your own world, and women can sense that confidence and independence. Think about it. A man who is always available or who bends over backward to please others often comes across as needy. But a man who stands firmly in his own life, who pursues his goals without relying on someone else for attention, naturally creates attraction. This combination of independence, confidence, and calm energy draws women in, often without a single word. They notice that you can stand on your own, make decisions for yourself, and live life on your terms. Owning your worth also means setting clear boundaries. Protect your time and energy. Don't compromise your values or priorities just to impress someone else. Machiavelli wrote about the importance of inner strength and discipline for gaining influence, and this principle applies to attraction as well. Women are instinctively drawn to men who demonstrate self-discipline, integrity, and the courage to remain true to themselves. Here's the important distinction. Owning your worth is not arrogance. You don't need to brag, show off, or act superior. True self-respect is quiet, steady, and magnetic. It comes from living according to your own principles, knowing your value, and not depending on others to define it for you. Start practicing this today. Focus on your ambitions, maintain your independence, and respect your own time. Engage fully in your hobbies, goals, and personal growth. Over time, you'll notice women responding differently. They will be drawn to your calm confidence, intrigued by your independence, and attracted to the inner strength you radiate naturally. Owning your worth isn't just a strategy, it's a lifestyle. It creates a magnetic energy that women feel and can't resist. When you value yourself, desire follows naturally. Commanding presence without words. Attraction isn't just about what you say or how you look. It's about the energy you carry and the silent signals your body sends. Machiavelli, a master strategist, knew that the way a person holds themselves communicates power and authority even before they speak. Your posture, movements, and calm energy all combine to create a presence that draws attention naturally. Standing tall is the first step. Keep your shoulders relaxed, but back, your chest slightly lifted, and your head held high. This simple adjustment signals confidence, control, and self-assurance. Even when you're walking or sitting, small shifts in posture send messages that women notice instinctively. A calm, purposeful stride shows that you are focused, grounded, and comfortable in your own skin. It's silent communication that often has a stronger impact than any words you could say. Personal space is just as important. Machiavelli understood that influence comes from balance, being noticed without overwhelming others. Stand close enough to show your presence, but maintain enough distance to convey respect and restraint. When a woman senses that you are at ease in your own space while respecting hers, it naturally builds attraction and curiosity. Every movement should be intentional. Avoid fidgeting, rushing, or slouching. Even simple actions like leaning casually against a wall, crossing your legs confidently while seated, or making small, deliberate gestures with your hands convey stability and self-assurance. Women often pick up on these subtle cues without realizing why. They feel drawn to calm, purposeful energy. This trick isn't about flashy moves or dramatic gestures. It's about quiet, steady power. A firm stance, smooth movements, relaxed posture, and a calm alertness make your presence magnetic. Women sense when someone carries themselves differently. They feel intrigued, curious, and naturally attracted. True commanding presence comes from within. When your body language reflects inner security, capability, and awareness, it amplifies every other quality you have. Over time, this quiet, magnetic energy becomes noticeable to everyone around you. Women are drawn to it not because of words or charm, but because it signals a man who is grounded, confident, and in control of himself and his surroundings. And the best part? It's effortless once you practice awareness, patience, and self-confidence. Trick 8. Master your emotions. Trick 8 is about mastering your emotions, one of the most powerful qualities a man can develop, yet it's often ignored. Mastering emotions doesn't mean being cold, distant, or robotic. It means staying calm and steady no matter what's happening around you. Women are naturally drawn to men who can handle themselves under pressure because it shows strength, reliability, and security. Think about life full of surprises, disagreements, and small challenges. Many men react immediately.
They get frustrated, raise their voice, or show irritation. These reactions, even if small, push people away without them realizing it. But a man who remains calm, composed, and collected in the same situation becomes magnetic. He doesn't just handle problems, he inspires respect and trust. Women feel safe and comfortable around men who can control their emotions, and feeling safe is a huge factor in attraction. Machiavelli, centuries ago, wrote about power, influence, and human behavior. One of his key insights was that those who master their emotions hold power over situations and people. When you stay calm during conflict or tension, you don't just avoid chaos, you actually gain influence. People respect you more without you having to demand it. Your presence becomes commanding, not through force, but through control and poise. So, how can you apply this in everyday life? Start with small moments. The next time something frustrates you, pause before reacting. Take a deep breath. Think before you speak. Respond in a steady, calm voice. Even minor arguments or disagreements are opportunities to show composure. Avoid letting irritation, impatience, or anger show outwardly. Instead, demonstrate quiet confidence and control. It's far more attractive than a fiery reaction. Mastering emotions also means being aware of your feelings without letting them dictate your actions. You can feel stressed, annoyed, or upset, but the difference is whether you let those emotions control you. Most men lose this balance, which makes them less attractive. The rare man who achieves it exudes a magnetic calm that women can't help but notice. When you master your emotions, you become both powerful and appealing. Women sense it instinctively. They notice stability, maturity, and inner strength, even if they can't put it into words. Emotional control is subtle. It doesn't demand attention, yet it draws people toward you effortlessly. This is the kind of quiet magnetism that builds deep respect, admiration, and desire over time. Become a man of value. One of the most effective ways to attract women, inspired by Machiavelli, is to become a man of value in a way that naturally draws attention. This isn't about showing off, bragging, or trying to make anyone jealous. Those behaviors are obvious and turn people away. Instead, It's about living a life that makes people, especially women, notice and admire you without you having to push for it. Think about it. People are naturally drawn to what others appreciate and respect. When a woman sees that you are admired or respected by friends, colleagues, or even strangers, her perception of your value automatically increases. She doesn't consciously think, "I want him because others like him." But on a deeper level, she becomes curious and more drawn to you. To create this effect, focus on building your life authentically. Pursue your passions, work on your skills, spend time with people who inspire you, and engage in activities that make you feel confident and fulfilled. When you live fully and passionately, admiration follows naturally. Women notice this admiration without you having to point it out, and it subtly increases your attractiveness. The key is natural presence. Don't try to force it or over-exaggerate your achievements. Overdoing it signals insecurity. Instead, enjoy your life. Connect genuinely with others and let your confidence shine quietly. Even simple things like laughing with friends, sharing a fun story about a trip, or talking about a project you love can make you memorable. When women see that your life is active, respected, and full of experiences, they begin to feel a magnetic pull toward you. Another important point, this is not about making her jealous. It's about showing that your life is rich, meaningful, and admired by others. Machiavelli's principle is clear. People desire what others value. By becoming a man of value, you naturally create subtle competition that sparks interest. Women will start noticing you more, thinking about you when you're not around, and feeling drawn to your presence. You don't need to try hard. Your calm confidence, active lifestyle, and the respect you earn from others do all the work. Mastering this trick makes you magnetic in a quiet, powerful way, and it strengthens attraction almost effortlessly. Make yourself unforgettable. This is the final secret that can leave a lasting impression on women so they think about you long after the conversation ends. Many men ignore this, but Machiavelli understood it perfectly. People remember experiences that are strong, meaningful, and emotionally charged. Being unforgettable doesn't mean doing something flashy or over the top. It's about creating small moments that leave an impact. It could be the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, or a tiny gesture that shows confidence and attention. A simple compliment, a short story that reflects your personality, or even a calm, warm smile can make you stick in someone's mind. Women remember how you made them feel more than the exact words you said. Think about the last person who left an impression on you. Maybe they had a clever remark, a calm confidence, or a unique energy that made you curious. That lingering feeling is what you want to create. You want women to associate you with curiosity, warmth, and interest even after you leave the room. To achieve this, always end conversations on a strong note. Don't ramble or overstay. Leave her feeling intrigued or appreciated. It could be as simple as saying, "It was great talking with you. Your perspective is really interesting." Or a subtle smile that shows you are confident and relaxed. These small actions build an impression that lasts far beyond the moment. Consistency is key. If you've been calm, mysterious, and confident throughout your interaction, finishing gracefully reinforces all these qualities. The combination of memorable behavior and a polished ending makes women think about you afterwards, often more than any compliment or flirtation could. This works best when it's subtle. Machiavelli emphasized influence that feels natural, not forced. Your goal is to be remembered for your presence, attitude, and quiet charm, not for trying too hard or being overly dramatic. Practice this in everyday situations. Every time you interact with someone, notice how you leave the conversation. End it with thoughtfulness, calm energy, and just enough intrigue to make them remember you. Over time, women won't just enjoy your company. They'll reflect on your presence, your words, and the way you made them feel, which builds natural attraction. Making yourself unforgettable is one of the strongest tools of attraction.
It's the final piece that completes the image of a man who is confident, calm, mysterious, and magnetic. Master this, and women will remember you long after you're gone. These were the 10 powerful mind tricks that can make women naturally drawn to you, all inspired by Machiavelli's timeless wisdom. Keep in mind, this isn't about manipulation or forcing anyone to feel a certain way. It's about understanding human behavior and applying these techniques thoughtfully. Start applying them in your daily life today. Stay composed, keep an air of mystery, and carry yourself with quiet confidence. Notice the small details, guide situations with subtlety, and always respect yourself. As you do this, you'll see women respond to you in a completely new way, and your interactions, both romantic and social, will transform. For more insights, practical strategies, and tips that truly work, subscribe to the channel and make sure you catch the next